One of the first steps to successfully implement Cornerstone Learning is configuring a variety of learning preferences. These preferences govern how your portal will look and behave and can be tailored to meet your organization's process requirements. Some learning preferences play a larger role or have a greater impact in your portal. Those preferences will be discussed in more detail later. We'll focus on the peripheral preferences. On the Learning Preferences page, in the General Learning Preferences section, you'll find the Configure External Training preference. Configure this to allow your users to add training from external sources, like a professional conference or college courses, to their transcript. This setting controls the field's names and whether they're active and required on the Add External Training form. The Evaluation preference allows you to determine which evaluation level types are available in your portal and which learning object types will use default evaluations. A most important value to define is the expiration date for the Enter the number of days after which the Level 1 evaluations expire option. This value governs when those users who are in a pending evaluation status will move to complete. If you set the expiration date for 60 days, users in a pending evaluation status will remain so for 60 days until they complete the evaluation. Under the Transcript Preferences section, the Define Fiscal Year preference lets you define when your fiscal year ends. You can also opt to display the aggregate training hours that your learners have completed during the fiscal year on their transcript. The Transcript Preference is where you can change some of the default transcript text values and sort training filters. More importantly, you can define automatic rules for when training will move from the active or completed transcript page to the archived transcript page. In one example, you can add a rule where training that was completed over a year ago will move from the completed transcript to the archived transcript. All the preferences under Administrative Action Justifications heading pertain to reason codes. These reason codes are tied to activities like withdrawing from or canceling an instructor-led training class, removing training from a user's transcript, and why you're exempting users from training. All the different types of reasons need to be created under the Configure Training Reasons reference link. Those decisions are then added under their respective Activate Reasons Justification link. The Curricula preference only has one setting. This allows the same learning object or objects to reside in 2 or more recurring curricula. It is recommended to leave this option checked. Lastly, the Formal on-the-Job Preferences setting controls which default fields are active and required when creating an on-the-job material learning object. If desired, you can allow other learning administrators to modify these settings when they're in the actual material creation process.